Bloodstone is a game I really enjoyed. I have to tell you up front, because it was released in 2010. It was one of the there's the chat. It was one of the games I was really looking forward to before it was released. I play Bond games since I don't know, a very long time, since GoldenEye, obviously. Let's hop into the game now. Of course, I skipped the initial cutscene. I will skip all the cutscenes just because of copyright. I turn off the music so that I don't get a copyright strike. I hope everything is okay with the sound. If not, you have to tell me. So, usually I'm an all guns blazing kind of guy. That's what I do. All guns blazing or hit people. And Bloodstone is a good example for that. It has a good close quarter combat system, but yeah, it's a bit repetitive. Although I liked what they did with the animations. Obviously, yeah, the graphics are outdated by today's standards. It was even hard to get it to run on a Windows 11 PC. As I said at the beginning, for everybody who joined in now, you can ask me questions in the chat regarding the Bond games, regarding Bond history, everything else. I would like to ask you some questions about First Light. What do you expect from the game? Do you think it will be good? Do you think it will be bad? It depends. Since First Light is, of course, done by IOI Interactive, it's done the Hitman series, that I played since the very first game, the very first Hitman game. I don't even know when it was. Correct me, but I think it was 98, 99, something like that. I really enjoyed it a lot. It was a great game. Ooh. There you go. Struggling a little bit with the controls here because I haven't played that game in a very long time. And, well, can't actually... Oh, there's the helicopter. Yeah, well. It's not really going to do anything to me, does it? This is something that I really liked when the game came out. Of course, Bloodstone in a lot of action sequences is all over the place. It feels, although it's the likeness of Daniel Craig in this game, it feels a lot like the Pierce Brosnan Bond adventures, because everything is slightly over the top. This sequence, for example, takes place in Athens in Greece. It is really good. It's nice. I like this focus shooting. I like the water drops on the camera. But of course, everything is happening at the same time. So much is happening at once. And you don't actually have to do much. You just have to press W to go forward. That's basically it. Hit the mouse button. But look at that. So many timed events that happen at the same time. It almost feels like a Pierce Brosnan Bond adventure. Especially what, like The World Is Not Enough, for example, when you remember the Caviar Factory shootout. Or Die Another Day. Everything was a bit too much, a bit over the top. And this is exactly what Bloodstone does here. So much is happening at the same time. It gets worse in later levels. It really gets worse. But this here, this classic Bond moment. And I remember when I played it for the first time, that was smashing. It was fantastic. I really loved that. And I hope the new game, First Light, will give us a lot of these moments. And when you look back at Agent Under Fire, for example, and subsequent titles, they had these Bond moment things, you know? Let me deal with these for a moment. There you go. There you go. Oh, ran through the fire there. Ooh. Yeah. I forgot how to use the focus. But I actually don't really need it. 5 people watching. Hello, everybody. If you'd like, drop me a message in the chat. I can see it right here on my tablet. If you have any questions regarding the games, if you have any comments regarding First Light, what you're looking forward to, what you're not looking forward to, whatever. I think it's going to be a good game. I don't want to say great right from the get-go, but I think it will be a very good entry to the Bond gaming series. From what I've seen so far, I think it will be pretty good. There's some takedowns here. Try to get all the Queensberry rolls to 150%. Really fun memories of that game. And it's good playing it again. One of them has a grenade. Yeah, there it goes. Cheers, thank you. And I think now come the cars. Somewhere there, after that door. Yep, there we are. Here we go. Yeah, some wild shooting. That's me. That's why probably I will have a hard time. Oh, I have to be careful not to use strong language here. I will have a hard time playing First Light because a lot of it is stealth and planning your approach. And I'm usually an all guns blazing kind of guy. And previous Bond games have given you that opportunity. I think First Light will do it as well. Let's see how I do when I make a Let's Play or a live gameplay of First Light. Because I think this all guns blazing will not be to my advantage. Ooh, sorry. Yeah. Lord Stevenson, I love this game. Been a long time. I put in 2 vacation days for First Light. I doubt it will be as good as Everything or Nothing, but hope it is. Have you played the Nintendo DS version of this? It's actually very good. I will probably let you go to go all guns blazing. Yeah. I don't actually have a Nintendo DS. Oh, my other one's empty. Everything or Nothing has really a quality to it, I must say. Everything or Nothing was a game I also really enjoyed with Pierce Brosnan. It had all the elements that this game, Bloodstone, took. It had an opening sequence, a really fantastic one. It had a theme song by Maya. It was really, really well done. But it's on the PlayStation. So my old PlayStation, I think one of the cables is broken, so I can't really play with it. I can emulate it, but it took me a long time to get this game to run. So, but I would love to revisit Everything or Nothing. The music was fantastic in that game. Some of the levels were really, really good. Others were... all the games had driving. So, Nightfire had a... Yeah, see, that's how good of a gamer I am. The controls on Bloodstone are not the best, must say, especially in the driving levels. And this has this definitive Quantum of Solace feel with the tunnel and everything. Ah, you see, that's typical me. Oh, yeah, great. Yeah, I know. When I tested the stream, I actually could manage it in one go. But it's difficult speaking and gaming at the same time. I admire streamers that do it, because usually I'm very, very, very focused when I play games. That was a bit better. And as I said, the controls on Bloodstone are a little bit off. But that's what I mean. The controls are off. And I will probably have to do it again. Sometimes it's my stupidity. Oh, please, 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 please catch up. Oh, bollocks. I could say bollocks. Bollocks is okay. So I will have to do it a couple of times. Usually, I can do this in one go. But it's not Forza Horizon, obviously. The controls are much finer. Or any other driving game. I'm pretty certain First Light will be different in terms of controls. Will be much easier to handle, and I'm always using the same... it's really tricky. A controller would help. Yeah. I've never played with a controller here on my PC. I always use the keys. I'm old-fashioned. Terribly old-fashioned. Not always to my advantage. I will have a look at the chat once I pass this driving level. But I'm on a pretty good path now. It's not that long. Yeah, now I got him. Come on, come on, come on. Bam. Did. Yep. Dame Judi Dench. She was great as Em. She was really, really great. So, let's have a look at the chat. Lorenzo. Welcome to the chat, Lorenzo. Bloodstone is a good Bond game by Activision. The Activision era was quite a good one, wasn't it? I mean, there were some letdowns, but it was a really, really good one. Some of the old EA games could be re-released. Oh, with modern graphics. Wouldn't that be something? That would be something. That is Istanbul now. I mean, when you look around at the graphics, yeah, sure. You see it's 2010. It was really good for 2010. But, well, it's a bit choppy in places. I like how well it runs on Windows 11. It's quite fluid. I like it. So let's have a look at the chat. I think these developers were race car game developers. Yeah. I have a question to ask you. You're going to play First Light. Lorenzo, ask away. I will play First Light. Yeah. Bloodstone is a fun and good Bond game. It really is. Oh, Tyler, you liked 007 Legends? I didn't. I liked part of it, but it was... The graphics here are still good. Yes, you're right. It is a pretty big game. It has a lot of levels, so they really put a lot of effort into Bloodstone. Absolutely. No question. First Light looks a lot better. Oh, I remember that was tedious. Yeah, I know. And especially when you run, the signal gets choppy. Yeah. I think First Light will be a lot better in terms of finding things, analyzing things, doing things with your watch, the Q watch and everything. Because it will be much more like Hitman, where you need to use stealth to reach an objective. I would really love if they force me to use stealth at some point, because I'm not a stealth kind of guy. I'm usually all guns blazing, as I said. Oh well. I know there's something happening when I do it. I like the Moonraker and Die Another Day segments in Legends. Piz Gloria was pretty cool too. Not the skiing part. Oh, the skiing part. Don't get me started on that one. There's a story to this, actually. I wanted to record the music, so I turned on the sound effects, and I just wanted to record the music of the whole Piz Gloria segment, and I was at the skiing part, and it was... There is actually a video of that. I sent it to my best friend Yannick in Switzerland, who occasionally does the music for my videos, and I think he has that on his desktop, because whenever he has a bad day, he looks at that. It's called Benny Plays 007 Legends, and I ran into trees all the time. I kept losing Tracy and whatnot, and it got me, it triggered things in me that I didn't know were there, you know? And I ended up throwing my chair through the room because I kept playing this level like 3 times, 4 times, 5 times, 6 times. And I just wanted to record the freaking music. And it was horrible. It was horrible. And in the end, I kept screaming at the game and with really nasty language, you know. It was just off. The controls in that game were so off. It was unplayable. It was really at a point where it was unplayable. That was my problem with Legends. Some bad shooting there. Rage-inducing to the max. Yeah, it was. It was. Maybe one day I will find the video. Well, I know where it is, but yeah. It's in German anyway, so. Yep, come on. I like these takedowns. They're really, really nice, but they get me in trouble all the time. Because I'm too stupid. Yeah, but there as well. So the AI is really not the best in Bloodstone. But okay, I'm playing on easy, so that was just stupid. That was just stupid. That's where a controller is, of course, very helpful. Quicker reactions. Playing on a keyboard is just, yeah. It's just me. Hey, what are you doing there? Yeah, I know. I can do that as well. It's really nice. I mean, it's difficult speaking and playing, but, well, I have to learn it, because when First Light comes out, I will have to do that sort of thing. And, oh, let's use this. That's really nice. Oh, that took you out. So, Lorenzo, I agree. 007 Legend on Her Majesty's Secret Service agent ski level is a nightmare. It's really, really hard. Did you like GoldenEye Reloaded? I thought it was an okay game, fun game. The music in GoldenEye Reloaded was really cool. I agree, Tyler. It was really, really good. The problem with GoldenEye Reloaded for me was it had the likeness of Daniel Craig. It had the likeness... It didn't have the likeness of other characters. That's what I didn't like. So... problematic. I liked how many parts of the game were done and reimagined. That's what I loved. There were a lot of trigger sequences where there was something going through a door or something, but it was highly stylized, you know. The dam was much bigger than it actually is in the film. I would have liked a more film look, or true to the film. I didn't really like that. I played it, I enjoyed it, And I'm critical of a lot of things. I'm critical of many, many games. I was critical of First Light when I saw the first footage or the reveal trailer, whatever. But usually this blows over when more is being sent my way, you know. From the get-go, I play all the games, no matter how bad they are, no matter how the reviews are, because I want to have my own or form my own opinion when I play it. I hadn't heard anything about Bloodstone before I played it, so that was really good because I could go into the game unbiased. That was a good thing. Is that Tedworth? Nah, it's not. I think I have to go here. Is that the right way? Yeah, it is. Yeah, it is. Mm-hmm. Oh god, how to use this bloody focus. Okay, that's the other gun. Well, okay. Don't care. Bam. Come on. Yeah. Deal with the new 007 game would have had Pierce Brosnan. After all these years, we deserve something familiar. Yeah, absolutely. Pierce Brosnan, and we recently had a vote in the Bond Club WhatsApp group and the German James Bond Club WhatsApp group. Who's your favorite Bond actor? And Pierce Brosnan actually came out on top. I mean, there weren't 5,000 votes or something, but Pierce Brosnan still comes out as very, very strong in fans' minds and fans' opinions. So, of course, I would take every Bond game that has Pierce Brosnan in it. I loved The World Is Not Enough as well. I started with GoldenEye, and I bought an N64 for GoldenEye. When Agent Under Fire came out, Agent Under Fire had a different likeness. It wasn't Pierce Brosnan, but it was in Pierce Brosnan's time. And I got a PlayStation for that. I got the game first, and then I got the PlayStation. I don't know why exactly. Such a bad shot. But this is because the mouse is really very, very sensitive, and there is no setting to turn down the sensitivity. That's really bugging me. But okay. Better than nothing. Yep, there you go. Yeah, don't want to do that now. There's the lever. Switch the tracks. Tyler, my favorite is Roger, but I think Sean is the best. I like all Bonds. Yes, absolutely. And you should. Because every Bond has positives and negatives. Good films, bad films. Well, George Lazenby only had one, obviously. But okay. On Her Majesty's Secret Service is a very strong Bond film. I grew up with Pierce, so, well, he has a special place in my heart, obviously. And I enjoy the films immensely. Roger's films as well. Some of it is campy stuff, but so is Diamonds Are Forever, technically. However, Roger Moore said Bond films have to be escapism. You have to go to the cinema and have 2 hours of fun and entertainment, and that's what all these films delivered. Then Daniel Craig came along, and we had this... Hey, where's my F key? Yes! Where it was much more drama, tension, loss, sacrifice, you know. That's okay. but it was too much. It was too much of everything. Especially stretching it over as many films as Daniel Craig did, and having that ending, that one ending, you know. Was that the one? Yeah, Operate Train, it was that one. Surprised at how well I can speak and game at the same time. It's usually I'm not able to. Okay. Okay. I know, now comes this drill. This drill thing. I lost the last couple of times. Because that is really... You have to move fast. Yeah, Pierce Brosnan is a childhood hero. That's true. Roger Cheese started with Diamonds Are Forever. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. Diamonds Are Forever is a film I can't watch with I don't know how to call that. I don't take it seriously. Never have. But that's a good thing. It's the campiest of them all. But it's 2 hours of straight laughter. So now I have to take the right path here and be quicker than this bloody drill. This is a good example of how they matched jumping, climbing, letting go of things, pressing different keys, losing your direction, trying not to F it up. It's really good. It's this Uncharted vibe, you know? Uncharted was also a game I really, really enjoyed. And I play most of the games on my Windows PC. Oh, this was easier than I thought. Okay. I remembered it to be much more difficult. But okay. So, let's see. We'll take him down silently. Bye-bye! Really trying to get these Queensberry rules. A bit of running never hurt anyone. Oh yeah, this room is full of enemies. Try doing that only with silent takedowns. That would be horrible. There's one. If I take him down like this, he'll see me. And of course the first shot misses completely because of this mouse sensitivity. Now everybody knows I'm here. But okay. No worries. It's Craig. He can shoot everything. Bye-bye. Ooh. Who knew? Few leg shots, and you're out of it. Well, you have to let me through. There's no other option. I know you're there. Last time I ran into them, and they knocked me out cold. Some nice character animations there, depending on where you shoot them. That is straight out of GoldenEye. Because they did that too. And in GoldenEye it was immense fun. So, have a quick breather until I get my health back and check the chat. Even Timmy's movies are more fun than Daniel's. Yeah, Tim Dalton, of course. I love him. I love The Living Daylights. That is one of my favorites because it has snow setting. I love snow setting. And Timothy was great in the role. He really was. I don't know if you played the new Resident Evil. I got a couple of James Bond vibes from it. I have. I'm actually in the process of playing it. I play a lot of games at the same time, depending on what my mood is. At the moment, I have also Horizon 6 installed. I really liked that one because sometimes I like some racing, but only for a couple of minutes, not for hours on end. Whereas Bond or any other shooter or adventure game I could play for hours. That is really something I like. I'm a shooter kind of guy. Oh, I'm gonna take him out with a silent takedown. That usually works. Yeah, it does. The others, let's see. So yeah, they're all over here. One shot now, and they know I'm here. Well, I'll do it. It's quicker. It really is. Oh, he's in there. Yeah, I know. Ah, I forgot. Okay, now. That's actually easy. I do like when Craig gets a hold of a machine gun in the movies. Yeah. And did you see how Patrick Gibson picks up a gun in First Light? He just kicks it up from the floor. Inventive. I like it. I like the character animations that they did. I think First Light will play a lot more smoothly than a lot of the other Bond games. In terms of character animations, especially the main character, because now I forgot where to go. I have to go up here somewhere. I really forgot. So stupid. I don't even know where it was. I know there's a ramp, but it gets me this every time. I think here on the bed. Okay, grab and pull yourself up. Okay. Yeah. It was like that. Yeah. Okay. Sometimes you think you know a game and you forget things. Look at this mouse sensitivity. It's so hard. Is it jumping? Yeah, it is. Okay. Bloodstone, in a lot of ways, feels like Tomb Raider. I played Tomb Raider as well. The very first one. That was light years ago. And I played some of the newer titles. And I like how they mix adventure, stealth, and action, and combat, and different forms of combat. Like when you're attacked by wolves, and you only have arrows to defend yourself, something like that. I find that really inventive. Bond usually is just guns. I hope that in First Light we will see some other things. I'm pretty sure we will, because Hitman was the same. You had to use things that are lying around. You have to use the environment to gain an advantage or to win in a fight. That is something really good, because as a player, I have to think. And thinking in a stealth kind of way is difficult for a player who is used to running in all guns blazing, which is exactly what I'm going to do in a second. I could wait until they're finished talking, but I'll choose that and everybody knows that I'm there. Now I could wait until they all come around the corner, but I'm not going to do that. What the hell is this? Oh, it's an ad. Weird. Hey, come around the corner. Yeah, so I could wait, but I'm not going to do it because it's boring. It's boring. Nice one. Ah, the other ones in the back are a bit harder to hit. Can't really see something. And some of them have rocket launchers. That is, of course, something I don't like. Let's take out the smaller ones first. I know there is one with a rocket launcher, but he's in the far back. Wee. Yep. Speaking of blowing the roof up. There he is. Oh, that was it. I think I got them all. As long as there's nobody coming around the corner. Do I want the grenade launcher? I don't know. Because usually there are only a few grenades in there, so... And I'm very good in blowing myself up. Ah, okay. There was only one. Well. Can't do much with only one. Don't you think they should have made a proper Living Daylights game? I mean, a real film to game reimagining? That would be so great. I would play the hell out of that. A real Timothy Dalton style game. That's what I would love. And I mean, when you have the IP, and IO Interactive is probably not going to do that, but or a game like 007 Legends, but do it real. Do it, put effort into it, you know? And have all the Bond actors in there, have some of the Bond girls in there, a lot of the locations. Of course, this would take a shitload of work. That's for sure. But it would make so many fans happy. And probably, if the reviews are good, if you did everything by the book and you deliver a great Bond game that has all the actors and a lot of the settings where the films took place, imagine how many copies you could sell by doing that. But I know how difficult it is to make such a game. A friend of mine, Yannick in Switzerland, he is working on a game at the moment. Dangerous Connections. It is a spy-themed game with a CIA agent being put on a very dangerous mission in Russia. Well, I'm actually in that game as well. You have to free me from a Russian high-security luxury prison. Prison. See, I like this. I like this. I like the lighting here. It's reminiscent of the cisterns in From Russia with Love, actually. Letting Tedworth scream for a while there, but I really liked that, and it's also reminiscent of Ken Adam, which I recently did a film on. If you want to check that out, it's on my channel. High ceilings, very large rooms. Yeah. So this, of course, has to be in a Bond game as well, because it's part of the Bond blueprint, of the Bond cocktail. Back to Yannick's game. Dangerous Connections. It will be really, really fun. I've seen a lot of stuff that nobody else has seen, and there will be a demo on my channel. There will be live gameplay. And I'm going to be the first to play it, actually, on my channel. Oh, this is a level I'm really bad at. So this is probably not going to end well. And maybe I will have to do it several times, because I remember I'm really bad. I'm not using space. I can use space as the handbrake, but use it sparingly because the controls are really bad. Go out of my way. Ooh, close one. I liked that they used the Aston Martin DB5 here. That was really a clever move. It's such a nice car. People often say it's overused. It is, yeah, but I mean, it's such a classic car. It's one of the most recognizable cars in cinema history. So why not? And using it in a game, also from Russia with Love, had the DB5. But From Russia with Love had better steering, better controls on the PlayStation. It was much better. At least I remember it as such. This I like, but I know when it goes into the harbor, it gets tricky, because I always end up in the water. It's easy. I hope First Light will be a bit more difficult. Nice animations though. See, this is what I mean. You can end up in the water. There is one situation. Like here, when it gets closer to the water. And I can't remember where it is. Either I can make it in one go. Or... And it's so stupid. You always lean to the side. I always try to look around the corner. This is the one. Yeah, he ended up in the water and I didn't. See? Exactly what I said. It's fun, this part, but actually it's just concentrating and driving. That's all it is. There's not much to do. You don't have any machine guns. That would be fun. He's left the dock area, Tanner. Can you see where he's going? He's headed east, 007, due east. Yeah. And as if I'm looking on the radar. Ooh. I like that. And that happens often in the game. That something is going in your way, but it's not really going in your way. Or everything slows down, so... And of course the Bond moment. But ruining this really nice car. Yeah. But this scene fits nicely into the game. This whole driving level fits nicely into the game. But ultimately, it would have been fun with some rockets or some machine guns. Yeah. And all the driving levels in Bloodstone are like that. There's not really much you can do with the car. So, before we continue, let's have a look at the stream. As I said, you can answer my questions, or you can ask them if you have some. Oh, yeah, bloody well, hostile contact. You'll have contact with me soon, my friend. Come on. Bye-bye. So, let me have a look at the chat. The duel on Sega. That had Timothy Dalton's likeness. It was also a fun game. It was short, but it was fun. I mean, the history of Bond games is full of so much stuff. You wouldn't believe. And I really like all of them. Benjamin Kalimaki, hi! If I would be a billionaire, I would buy the DB5. I don't think you have to be a billionaire. Actually, sometimes, if you're lucky, I know people who bought a chassis of a DB5 and completely put all the work in to make it a fully drivable car. But of course, it takes money. It takes tens of thousands. If you buy a real DB5, yeah, of course, absolutely. Don't need to talk about that. a couple of millions would help. Yeah. I've had enough of this. I will now Queensberry the shit out of you. Come on then. Yeah. One on the kisser. Oh, saw a lot of them. Yeah, I can take it. Come on. Nice animations there. It's always the same animations that Daniel Craig has here. But, so it becomes boring over time. Always using the Queensberry rules. I think First Light will have a lot more variety when you do that. Just because you have a lot of different enemy interactions. That was actually a good one. Sometimes I don't even know where they are. Yeah, Blind Fury, you're not very accurate there, Bond. Ooh! Well, it doesn't make much sense with a 12 gauge. Or whatever that is. It's 12 gauge. That's much more fun when you're closer. Nah. Yeah, reloading is your worst enemy. Nobody knows that better than I do. Well, ask me. I'm getting better. I'm getting better and better. I don't need the smartphone to tell me that there's a crane. Let me see. Do I still have the 12 gauge? Yeah. Okay. Well then, kick it. Yeah, this feels a lot like Tomb Raider. But in a good kind of way. A really good way. Ow. Oh yeah, come on. Yep, there goes the 12 gauge. MP5 again. Oh, sorry. Oh, that's useless going into cover there. Ow! Mother of dragons. Just minimizing the... Oh. Yep, I think that was it. I think there should be nobody left. Oh! Bye. Ah, he has a grenade launcher. It's not going to help me. Nope, that's not the way. Stop breathing. Where am I going? That's the way. Yeah, well, not that good. So, I barely remember playing this game. I like Quantum of Solace much better. The Tiki Bond. Thank you. Quantum of Solace for... I played it on Windows PC. Yeah. But it was very unbalanced, I thought. It wasn't up to par. I liked the Montenegro mission in Quantum of Solace. I think that was a DLC. Was it? Don't remember. I think it was. I really liked that, what they did with the level design. Generally, there were a lot of casino levels. Well, it's not enough. Had one on the PlayStation 1. But it was a bit stupid with that Baccarat playing. No, it wasn't even, it was Blackjack, I think. It was nice because it was there as a tribute to Bond's many stays in casinos all over the world. So that was, of course, fun. But ultimately, the world is not enough on PS1. Don't have good memories of that one. But yeah, Quantum of Solace, I thought, was a bit unbalanced. Still, it was fun to play. It had good music as well. The opera scene, for example, it had a slightly different musical approach than the film. That's what I remember. And there was a sniping level that was really difficult and tedious, but ultimately fun. The controls were off as well, as far as I remember. But yeah, as I said, all the games have their upsides and downsides. I still play them all because they're immense fun. AK-74. Oh, that's new. Oh, I could have gone around it. But okay. That's the all guns blazing thing. Running and shooting. Anybody remember Rogue Agent? Which was a bit off because it wasn't technically a Bond game because you played as a villain. But that was something I enjoyed a lot on PS2 because I have to see where he is. Not because you were playing as a villain, but let me explain that for a second. I have to think. It was so dynamic in its action, like dual wielding weapons and stuff. That was really, really clever. Then having these traps that you could activate. That was also a thing I really liked. And it was very, very fast paced. And there were many, many instances in the game where I died constantly. But, and I told this to Ken Adam, set designer Ken Adam, who worked on GoldenEye Rogue Agent. This was a fun story. It's when they designed Fort Knox for Rogue Agent. He was part of that, and he said the computers couldn't compute all the gold that was in that level. It was really difficult to do. And I liked that game a lot. Yeah. I played it with an emulator. I like this game level here as well, because this gives me Pierce Brosnan vibes. It's Côte d'Azur. This looks very much like Monaco. I think it is. Yeah, it should be. It is. It is amazing up here. Can't interact with people, and I don't want to. But it's this typical infiltration kind of thing that I hope to see a lot of in First Light. Back to the story. So, I talked to Can Adam there. We had an interview set up really nicely, and where I could ask him a lot of questions, and we talked just like friends. He was very down to earth. He speaks German and English fluently, so we did not have a language barrier. He was there with his friend, and it's not right to say agent, but friend he worked with on book projects, Sir Christopher Frayling. He has written a lot of books about Can Adam. It was a very relaxed meeting. I did not get many informations, much stuff about the Bond films, because it was much more about him as a person and becoming part in the James Bond Club Germany as an honorary member. So that was the focus of that interview. But I remember him as being a very humble person to talk to. A very nice memory. That is, yeah. It's a very, very nice memory. I'm glad that we did that. I really don't know what that thing was with the sound. No idea. Oh, come on. Well, you actually have to hit them. Not like me. I know there are security cameras in this. Yeah, I know. And I know I can turn them off. Yeah. Ah, this stupid game. Ah. See, a run, shoot, and jump kind of person will just try to shoot them. Which, of course, alerts them to my presence immediately or something like that. So, disabling them is actually better. But it's hard. It's not hard, but I just hate it. So, let's have a look at the chat. Spectre behind the sound trouble. Yeah. Spectre. Spectre.
James, Pomerov's still not here. What should I do if he doesn't show up?
Wait.
Stick to the plan, Nicole. Stay calm. He may just be late. It's critical that you make this work.
Okay. I'll do my best. I've got to go.
Yeah. Here you go. Oh, I once did that with just taking them down with close quarter combat. But it's difficult because you can't really sneak here. But I'll try. Ah, the other one saw me. Well, it worked. Did I come from here, or do I have to go here? No, I have to go here. All right.
Right, I'm gonna finish my smoke, then I'm on a break. Don't work too hard. You get eyes on the boss's business associate?
That's great. You could... Ah! I found the focus button. I know I can go around this camera. Oh. Sorry. Come on. So, Are Bond events prevalent over there? I get nothing in California. Yeah, that's an American problem because you don't have a fan club, I think. There was the James Bond International fan club that occasionally did events in the US. But since we have the German Bond Club, the Swiss Bond Club, and an English club, England didn't have a club for a very long time. Actually, they never had until 007 GB came along. But Switzerland, France, and Germany, we have very big clubs, and we organize a lot of events and a lot of location tours, very often with participation of famous faces from the Bond world. Sadly, really, really sadly, I don't have time to go to many of these events. I did in the past, but it's always a question of time and budget, you know. But otherwise, being a member of one of these clubs and living in Europe, obviously, will give you the chance to meet people from the Bond world big style. Yeah, definitely. Best party ever was Piz Gloria, 50 years of On Her Majesty's Secret Service with George Lazenby. Although, well, George Lazenby and me, we have a problem with each other. Or I have a problem with him. For various reasons, because most of the time he's an ass to Bond fans if it's not a signing or whatever. And I say it quite openly because it's true. I've seen him and I've heard him being an ass to Bond fans and their spouses. Not a pleasant man to be around with.
Okay, James, but wait, he's coming.
Occasionally. I think maybe now with age it has gotten a little bit better, but whenever I met George Lazenby, and it was 2 times, it was unpleasant, to say. No need to say more about that. Everybody needs to make their own experiences. Yeah. I think we can all agree we would much more like to meet Pierce Brosnan. That would be a really great thing. Because he's actually... I think he has a big heart for his fans. And so I need to get these 3 people. So, let me make a stance here. I don't know if you've heard any rumors in Bond fan circles about there is a Bond non-profit fan film. It's in production in Finland. Young Britain, the main role. Yeah, Benjamin, I know. It's probably your fan film, isn't it? Tell you something. Making fan films is, and I've done it. I've done 2. Is horrible. Because you cannot pressure people to a schedule. Usually you make films with friends and family, and you can't pressure them to timetables, things like that, because they're not getting paid. Yeah, I always found it incredibly difficult. I'm just gonna make a mess of this room. I don't even care. Oh, that's not gonna work, probably. It is. It's gonna work. There you go. There's this one guy. But he's not in this room. Oh, Madre Santa Maria. I only met Richard Keel at a con and went to Dunsmuir Station after Richard Keel. I would have loved to meet Richard Keel. Such a kind and humble guy, from what I've heard. So, he's of course among top ones you can meet. And if you met him, you know how big his hands are. I've seen selfies with fans, and he has incredible hands. Had, sadly. I cannot use the computer because I don't have all the info. That's what I said.
You're going to need a key code to get past this door. It appears the code has been divided between 3 different guards in the casino. Each
You're
one
telling me
has only
now.
a small piece of it. I'm
I
marking
know.
their locations on your smartphone now.
Yeah,
Scan
great.
their access cards to compile the full code and access the lift.
Thank you. Could have done that before. Would have saved me a lot of running around. But okay. No worries. Floor manager. It's the first one.
One down, 007.
Cheers, thank you. Since when does running jam a signal?
That's another one.
Cheers. I know. Tanner. He just wants to help, but actually, yeah. Is the security chief is the one I already took down. Great. Sorry for the image. It's running with your smartphone. There he is. God, can take this bloody phone off. That is one big casino. But I like casinos. Yeah.
That's it, 007. You've got all the data necessary to access Pomerov's lift.
The Roger choke pose. Yeah. Richard Keel was a fun guy. I actually it's the fondest memory of, I don't even know. I met Lynn Holly Johnson. Of course, played come on. In For Your Eyes Only, BB Dahl. And I was so captivated by her. We had an interview. We did an interview in Switzerland. She was at an event of the Swiss Bond Club. And when we were finished with the interview, I actually said, "Thank you very much, BB." So I was so close to her, seeing her in the role, speaking about the role all the time, that I actually did not say, "Thank you, Lynn Holly." I said, "Thank you, BB." It's of course something you don't do. But she laughed about it, and we both laughed about it. It was fun. But yeah, don't use the role names. It's such a bad thing to do. Okay. I wasn't even nervous because we were speaking for like 10 minutes or so. The interview was rather short, but these things happen.
Be able to hack that door, 007. It's on its own subsystem. You'll have to find another way in.
No problem. No problem. There is a window. And I actually remembered that it is there. See, that is something that I like. It's a nice setting. They really put a lot of thought into that. It looks like Monaco. It probably is. And this is dangerous stuff. If you have to do this in real life, this is dangerous stuff. In Hitman, you can do this as well. So I'm absolutely sure that First Light will have these elements. First Light will feel a lot like a mix of Hitman and Uncharted, which is great as a mix to begin with. And then on top of it, it's Bond. So that is something really great. My ultimate wish for a Bond game would be an open world Bond game. As I said before, yeah. I can't talk and do these things. Yeah. Oh, yes. You need more than just backup. You need an army. 'Cause I'm Bond. And Bond doesn't know where to go. Typical. Now comes the big casino shootout. Which is, of course, fun. Because you can destroy the whole casino. Come on! Yep. Well, so much for that.
Nicole, where are you?
I'm outside. What happened? They've closed the casino.
Lynn Holly is a wonderful person. She really is. Yep.
What are you going to do?
She really is. So is Luciano Paluzzi. I can tell you, if you ever end up on a party with Luciano Paluzzi, Martine Beswick, and or Caroline Munro, be prepared. It will be a very long night. There will be lots of laughs. These girls can dance, sing, and party like there is no tomorrow. So it's really sad that there are not many events in the US. I know there are get-togethers, gather-alls, and whatnot. But a lot of the stars live in the US. So there would be an opportunity to actually get them to an event. Or let it be Jamaica or the Bahamas, you know. I know there have been events. But the thing is, they're not affordable to a lot of people. That's the problem. Affordability. Same goes for me. I mean, I cannot just fly to the Bahamas or Jamaica for whatever, for an event. Because it's flight costs, it's hotel costs, general transportation, whatever. Then the cost for the event itself, they are very, very pricey. Because imagine what these stars charge per day. We have a lot of experts on the global stage that organize events, people that do location traveling and such. But depending on where an event is and how much preparation it needs and how much the stars cost, they can get really, really pricey. That's part of the reason why I don't take part in many of them. As I said before, time and money. I have a day job. I actually have 3 day jobs. I work in a restaurant in the mornings. I teach English in the afternoons. I have a media design studio, and I have YouTube that I occasionally do stuff for. I haven't done so in a long time, but because I have a lot of work to do. And when I go on holiday, I would really like to be alone. It's great to visit an event because nobody lives forever. Also, that was a nice game. No one lives forever. Comparable Kate Archer. Yep. There you go. Nice room there. I wonder what these wolves are supposed to be. It's first of all, Romulus and Remus. Rome was built on. Where did you come from? Nasty little one. But okay.
James,
And another
the
room.
casino. Where are you?
I'm on my way. Get ready to move.
But regarding these events, I mean, there are a lot of content creators in the US. A lot of YouTube content creators that are based in the US. Why don't they host events or try to get something together? Form a group, pull their resources and do such an event in, let's say, New York or LA. I think Luciana Pelosi lives in LA. Not 100% sure. So you reduce travel costs because they're already mainland US. A lot of events are in London, in the UK, where usually the US stars travel to. And that's what makes the price tag for the fans, because you have to fly in the stars from the US to London or whatever. Also, if we get them to Germany or Switzerland, it costs money. So having an event in the US would really be something for, well, now Amazon could do it. Amazon could do fan get-togethers if they really want to get in touch with the fan base. That would be something. I don't think that they will do it because they don't need the money that you can possibly make with it. I don't know, but it would be a great fan service, you know, and that's ultimately what it's about. Fan service. But seeing what has happened in recent years with the 60th anniversary and stuff like that, Eon Productions didn't do much in terms of fan service. It was very little. So now we're in Russia.
He's got 6 of them. He won't miss it. What else
He
are you
won't
gonna
mind.
spend your money on up here, aside from diamonds and wristwatches?
Huge fan of Caroline Munro.
Sure you want to go through with this?
Caroline
I
Munro.
can't believe how
I spent a couple of days with Caroline Munro.
Yes.
Sorry to interrupt.
One time as a translator and tourist guide in Heidelberg. That was fun. She's intense.
Can you
Fun.
send me directions?
I'm marking the location on your
Yeah.
phone now.
So let me see what the chat says while I'm standing around in snowy Russia here. I would want a video game of Dr. No, the novel. The part where Bond and Honey hijack the dragon is very video game. A giant squid could be a boss fight. Yeah, that's good thinking. If we could come up with a script and have somebody who can program it into from a visual idea over a scripting stage to a finished game in whatever game engine, why not? I mean, technology moves so fast, especially with all that AI stuff that is happening now at the moment, C-Dance and all that stuff. I mean, it's so much. Who knows what is possible in a couple of months, or I wouldn't say years, months, really. But by now, we're talking months. I have used AI as well, and yes, I have used AI for some of my videos. You just can't get around it. But I don't want to, I don't know, create film scenes with it or something like that. It's some image generation here and there, some image upscaling, some of that stuff, you know.
See, Pomerov turned up in a new import this morning. The black one? Yeah. And it shipped over from France. He asked us to keep an eye on it.
Oh, yeah. Deal with that, you nutters. Nobody does anything. Oh, there. One guy. I can't even interact with him. Well, okay. I just march right in. Oh, well. So this is quite nice level design here. Oh, that's the story I wanted to tell when I spoke about Rogue Agent. That's what I told Ken Adam. I stood around admiring the game design, the level design, and that's of course when enemies come and start to kill you because you stand around and look at the game design. And this is a prime example here. It has GoldenEye vibes in the middle here, Statue Park vibes. The snow is falling really slowly. You have a few of the reflections from the odd-looking trees, Russian writing, and brutalist architecture. This resonates really well. I like that. It's really, really well made. I mean, Daniel Craig doesn't look really nice, but the game design here does. This is what Russian architecture looks like. Brutalist, which of course is its own movement, but a lot of stuff in Berlin looks like that. Romania, Bulgaria, all these countries that once were behind the Iron Curtain, a lot of buildings look like that. So nice research they did there. I'm not taking a seat. This is a Bond game. Well, as if I could read Russian. Does anybody of you speak Russian? I only speak a few words. Well, that was close. I only speak a few words of Russian. Is it? Well, now it is very quiet.
So you know why we're wasting our time running patrols down here?
What? You mean you didn't hear what happened at the casino?
No.
Someone hit it.
I can't scan.
What was that?
Nothing. Oh, bah. What? Well, now the camera will, of course, see the bodies. I like when games have a technology like cameras, security cameras, to alert more forces to your presence. That is a nice, not a must-have, but it's a nice to have, because it presents a challenge to the player. And the reinforcements can really be strong if, I mean, to be a challenge for the player. That would be something I would like to see in First Light.
Bond, the research isn't here. You'll have to go to the main
That
computer center.
the actions I do on screen have consequences.
The
That's
only
what I would
individual with
really love.
security clearance currently in the building is Pomerov himself. You may be able to get through if you can find Pomerov's fingerprints and a voice sample.
Shouldn't be that hard. I remember Pomerov's office has a cinema. That's where at least can get a voice sample. I think it's on the first floor. What's this? Yeah, well, don't need that.
Enough pleasantries, my dear. You didn't fly halfway across the
So
world.
they are in there.
Tell me of this new proposal. I want to hear all about it.
Open world would work good for Dr. No because it's mostly on location. Oh. Yeah. Dr. No. Imagine Crab Key as an open world. Plus ferry to the mainland. That would be something. completely forgot what to do. There is a cinema in here. I know that. That's where I can get Pomerov's voice. I know that. I forgot where it is. That's the elevator. Can't go in here. Nicole and Pomerov are in here. There they are. So... okay. DNA.
That's Pomerov's
Can't go
fingerprints.
through here.
Now you just need to find a clear sample of Pomerov's voice.
I know. And that's in the cinema. I forgot. The thing is, with languages, which I really love, a lot of people sound fake when they speak other languages. Yeah, I know. I know I'm not authorized. This is probably the cinema. Yeah, it is. I knew.
And CEO of Pomerov Industries, and I want to welcome you to our
That's
flagship
Pomerov's voice
refinery.
sample.
Bit like
You'll be
a
able to
Russian
access the
Jeff
control
Bezos.
center now. Marking location on your smartphone.
Crude oil refining facility. Built in
Let's
1974,
listen to that for a
the
minute.
site was decommissioned 20 years later. However, since recently joining the Pomerov family, it has been completely rebuilt and modernized. A strict focus on cutting-edge technology has allowed us to turn this once tired and inefficient...
I know I turned down the sound, but this gives you a nice hint of somebody speaking in a Russian accent who isn't necessarily Russian. I don't remember any of the Bloodstone cast being Russian, but learning a language and learning an accent is copying, listening and copying. Like what I speak now, it's a plain English accent, UK English accent. I can speak American if I want to, because it won't be very good, and probably you Americans in the stream will recognize that it's a really bad sounding American accent. Especially if I tried Texan or whatever. It works, but not very well. But speaking Russian or Italian or Spanish, these are languages that have a color to them, you know. I learn languages rather fast, but not consistent. I should do it more consistently to be good in them. Russian is very hard. German is very hard to a lot of people. So German is my native language, my mother tongue, but English is as well. UK English, both my mother tongues. So I'm very comfortable reading, writing, speaking in them. Everything else I taught to myself. And since I teach English, I tell my students, everything you want to do, accents or whatever, is listening and repeating and copying and speaking to yourself and listening to yourself. And this is what a lot of voice actors do. So I could do this in a Russian accent. It is not a problem, because I listen to Pomerov's voice. I cannot speak the Russian language, but I can sound like a person who speaks English with a Russian accent. It's never perfect, but it does the trick. I could also do this in a Scottish accent. And Scottish is a very hard accent. It's tricky to learn, very difficult. Because you have to learn a lot of vowel sounds that aren't actually there in the English accent. It's just fun. You can learn it from Fat Bastard from Austin Powers. So. You do it for fun once, and then you do it more than once, and then it sticks at some point. I can speak a bit of everything. I can speak a bit of Italian, Spanish, Turkish, Swedish. Not Finnish, by the way. Have I been to Finland? Have I been to Finland? No, I've been to Norway. Not been to Finland. Finland is cold, I guess, most of the time. I hate cold. Correct me. Benjamin, you wrote, you're entitled to have your opinion because you have experience from projects which I personally accept. I want to hear the American accent. Which one do you want to hear? Texan? It's going to be really bad. It's going to be so stereotypical. Such a... I think if I switch into a general American accent, I would just pay attention to my R's, that I roll R's, not necessarily, but it will sound very stereotypical if I do it. The English accent will always come through. That's something you can't get rid of. But switching from English to American requires a lot of concentration because words like can't in the English language become can't, or ain't, things like that. Texan would be Texan. I'm trying to think of something that is not stereotypical, which is literally impossible. Howdy, partner. Have you met my horse? It's just around the corner. It's a very fast horse. It's the fastest horse in all of Texas, actually. I bet you would like to have a fine horse like that. But sorry, it's mine. It's bad. It's bad. I can't talk like Felix Leiter. I would really like to do a southern accent, a really southern, like Louisiana or something like that. But nah. So I know this part is really tricky because it's a gas chamber. And I'm trying to figure out how I got out of it the last time. Because once I activate this dumb thing,
Damn it.
this will happen.
You get in without setting off the alarm. We need time to access the files. You've got to keep the phone in range. Do you think you can hold out?
Yeah.
First to know if I can't.
Ha 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 ha. I don't know if I have enough ammo for this. I think I have to use some focus shooting. Yep. They will come from all sides. Or just from this one. Close, but no cigar. Oh, there we go. Bye.
40% 007.
Yeah, I can do it.
80%, nearly there. Bond, get
Oh yeah, I'm sorry. Wow, this is really difficult. Don't remember it being that difficult. It isn't, I'm just stupid. Well, you were just waiting for it.
the encryption's down. 007, scan the central terminal to access the refinery's network.
What, this one? Right.
Bond here.
Do you think Matthew McConaughey should be Felix? Matthew McConaughey is Felix? I have to think about that for a minute. I have to get out of here first. Oh. Not losing consciousness. Where should I go? No! Oh. And now? Ah, alright. Oh. It was that easy? Last time I died 3 times. Yeah. Yeah. Why don't I have any grenades? Would be nice to have some grenades or something. Look at him. His leg is on the... Yeah, well. You win some and you lose some. AK-47. Always a trusty weapon. See? Bam. Oh, that's a bit much. Yeah, sorry. Well, that ended badly. This focus system is a nice addition, but well, if you're a really good shot, you probably don't need it. Here it's a nice addition. I don't think that in First Light you will need it. Because in First Light there will be so much interaction on a different level. I hope that there will be much more close quarter combat, because it's just more Bond. He would do more takedowns with close quarter combat than with an actual gun. First of all, it's stealthier, silent, and more stylish. Just my opinion, you know. So, of course it's cold in Finland from September to December, plus 10 to minus 20. Plus 10 is okay. Minus 30. Oh. You know, funny enough, I recently watched a YouTube video that I use for listening exercises for my students about Yakutsk, which is the coldest city in the world. So cold that milk for coffee has to be stored outside on your balcony in blocks of milk. And you just chop parts off and then put it in your coffee. Imagine. At some point, well, it seems like a romantic idea to live in such cold with only fur to protect you, because fur is the only thing that will protect you there. But it would go on my tits in a matter of months, I can tell you. It would seriously get on my nerves. I like the warmth. Actually, I'm waiting for summer to finally arrive here in Germany. Bye. You were just in my way. I bought nice new suits for summer. Summer suits. Upgraded my wardrobe because I lost a lot of weight. People who see my videos, saw my videos in the past, I was a lot fatter. And I lost a lot of weight. 7 kilos now at the moment. Sometimes you can see it in the face. So, of course, I need to change my wardrobe. I need to get new stuff because the old stuff doesn't fit anymore. And I want to go more in a style of not Bond, but because I'm not James Bond. It's useless to dress up as James Bond because I'm not. But more like beige suits, you know, blue suits, something like that, combining it old money style with other things, keeping it smart casual, that sort of thing. Just looking cool, hanging around the city, reading a newspaper, drinking an espresso or whatever, speaking fake Italian. Although not all of it is fake, a lot of it is actually real.
This control room coordinates the refinery's core systems. Access the central control panel, and I'll run a diagnostic.
All right, no problem. Where is it? Yeah, the central control panel. Of course, it's in the center. I'm not that smart.
From the looks of things, it seems that if you override the coolant and exhaust systems, you'll be able to trigger a catastrophic chain reaction.
I know.
The override valves, 007. You need to destroy those bioweapons.
Everything I touch turns catastrophic. That's the way things are. This is a stage with intense firefights. They will be coming up now. In here. But I know I can shoot all of these things. But once I start shooting, it will get messy. As I said. Messy, messy, messy. Bam! Nice. Okay.
Bond, you're heading towards the coolant system. Taking it down will cripple the refinery.
Good. Mm-hmm. Oh, bollocks. I hope he's not coming my way. He is. It's nice. The game actually gets a little bit nicer over time. The beginning was sort of slow, except the driving levels, but this here is much more intense work than in the previous levels. But ultimately, it is not a challenge for like a Battlefield player or a Medal of Honor player or somebody who uses a lot of this running and killing, just like I do. It's not a challenge. It's still good though. I don't want to put the game down just because it's easy. And I play it on easy, so I played it on on operative and agent, but for the sake of this gameplay footage, I play it on easy. I haven't played it in a long time, so
Bond, the coolant pipes have ruptured. Get out of there.
yeah, if I could remember how. Just running. Bye. Whoa! Oh, he had a nice gun. Do I go back? Yeah, come on. Come on, come on, come on.
Bond, you need to get out of that warehouse.
I'm trying. Close call.
Bond, thermals show your body temperature is dangerously low.
Yeah. Oh, sorry, I hit the mic. So, well.
That's it, Bond.
Yeah.
Well done. Now head to the exhaust override and disable the heat dispersal systems.
All right. He can really only run short distances. Strange. Hey, don't run away. What are you guys most looking forward to in First Light? Tell me. I'd really like to know. Will you get it on the first day? I think I bought the edition that has a 24-hour early access, but I'm not sure.
Lock the valve and cripple the refinery's heat extraction network.
But even if not, I will put out a gameplay video of that. I will gameplay the hell out of that. And since I got my live streams up and running again, I will for sure live stream First Light. Because actually some viewers of my channel requested me to live stream. So I will do it. Usually I don't do it when I play a game for the first time, because I want to enjoy the game fully. And speaking while I do it takes away some of the enjoyment for me. Hello! Oh, that was a neck breaker. Goodbye. So now this whole factory will go up in flames.
You've done it, Bond. Activate the central control panel. It'll launch the chain reaction and trigger the
And
meltdown.
I'm in the middle of it. This is not gonna end well. It's my own fault. If I die here, it's my own fault. And I remember you have to escape with the car as well. And this is so over the top. The escape with the Aston Martin is so over the top. Because everything around you keeps exploding. And I remember when I had an older computer, it just ruined the graphics completely. The frame rate dropped so drastically. That was really off the charts. So, I pre-ordered. We'll play the first day. My wife would have killed me if I got the Golden Gun edition. Oh, yeah. Yeah. And I don't even know if it's worth it, because we were wondering, at least that was a discussion in the WhatsApp group of the Bond Club, if the Golden Gun is actually fixed to the pedestal that it's on. So if I get a Golden Gun for that price tag, I would at least like to take it all out of its frame occasionally to, I don't know, intimidate guests. Something like that, you know? But apparently that option isn't there. Oh, we're here. Okay, that's gonna be a fire fest. This is going to be intense. Ah, so that sent him flying. Thank you.
I'm still in the building. It's madness in here.
Oh man, I ran out of ammo. I will run out of ammo quite rapidly. What are you doing here? Cheers. I need more guns. I'm not fleeing. I'm getting guns. Oh, have you? Then I don't need the gun, do I? Oh, there's actually a sniper rifle? Thank you. Wow. Well, that was useful. Cheers. Oi! Where are you coming from? Where did you come from? And where did you go? Ah. So, she said she's got the car. Let's try and get it.
There, James, hold on.
Oh, you're nearly there. Come on. I hate it when people say, I'm nearly there.
Okay, I'm close.
There she is. Alright. I'm coming.
Hurry, come on.
Yeah, I'm coming. Oh, I'm dying now. Oh. I should have killed them all. I know I should have killed them all. Well, at least... You need to die once in a level. It's important. I didn't die the whole time. This is the first time I died. Don't! Tricky. Well, that blew you out of the sky.
Okay, I'm close.
I guess I really have to get all of them. Come on, come on, come on, come on.
James, I'm here.
Yeah, I'm coming. Hold on a minute.
Hurry, come on.
I am.
James, come.
Move over. I'll drive.
You're right. Streaming on first play.
Trying to get away.
Fasten your seatbelt. We've got a train to catch.
Now, see what I mean? It's all over the place. The snow, the other cars, everything exploding, the speed, the train. This is so over the top. It's fun, but it's just too much of everything. Oh! How did that happen? Didn't do anything. Probably that was
Look, he's trying to get
that's the
away.
problem.
Fasten your seatbelt. We've got a train to catch.
Just got catapulted into something. Oh, it's just... You cannot be photosensitive or something like that when you are doing this level. The epilepsy trigger warning. It's just... Ooh. But okay. From what I've seen from First Light so far, from the gameplay footage, there are some intense driving levels. Especially, I don't know if it's the first mission, but the one at the airport. Oh, sorry. Where you have to drive and run and jump and...
You're heading for the river.
Hold on.
And? That's what I do. Oh, I know. I have to stay on the ice.
Look, the train, we can still catch it.
Yeah, I'm trying my best. I just have to focus that I'm staying on the ice. Not like this. Staying on the ice would be nice. Staying on the ice would be nice. Sometimes I just need to
Look, the
go
train, we can
slow.
still catch it.
I'm always with my finger on the button. I'm never slowing down. Whether I play Forza or GTA, I'm always 100% on the gas. Which is not good if you don't see what's coming. GTA, a friend of mine once said, the way you drive in GTA is the reason why you don't have a license. And he's right. There's really so much going on. And because of the snow, you don't actually see where you're going. Makes it even harder. It's trial and error and trying not to get sucked into the water. And see how my head spins all the time. Because I'm trying... Oh, bastard! Oh, sorry. I'm trying to compensate the movement of the car with my head. It's so stupid. That's why usually I don't want to live stream when I game. But yeah. I haven't done YouTube in a long time, so this is actually fun. Ah, such Die Another Day vibes. All this ice.
We've got to get off the ice. It's a dead end.
Not necessarily.
Bam. That beautiful car. But okay.
Nicole,
It is easier on a controller. Yes, you're right.
you're
Yep.
right.
Oh, I think I broke my wrist.
Here, let me see.
It really is. Oh,
This should work until we can get
but
you.
anyway.
We've picked up Bond signal. It
So.
looks like they're on Pomeroff's tail. Acquiring visual now. Bond and Nicole are on an assault hovercraft with what appear to be multiple hostiles on
Oh,
board.
the hovercraft scene.
Picking up
Okay.
audio now. I'll patch it
This is the final level I play for tonight, because it's already 1:30 in the morning in Germany. I have the day off tomorrow, but still, a tiny bit of sleep goes a long way, and it helps me losing weight. Having a good 8 hours sleep. I remember this isn't the easiest, so we'll do that one, and then I'll do another stream probably tomorrow or the day after, and then we'll see how far we go. So, bye. So, I need to figure out where I need to go. I think I need to go down here. Okay, I didn't see him. And now it's too late. I didn't see him. Alright, no problem. Hello. Nice to meet you. Need a bit more controlled shooting, or at least try to get ahead of this. Everything's moving here, so it's not the easiest level. I'll let them come to me. So now I'm prepared. That's how I wonder how long this river is. Probably very long. Come on. Goodbye. They need a lot of shots. I do not remember this being so difficult. So... well, take me. It's too far away. Yep. It happens. Oh, there's this thing. Yeah, that's of course deadly as fuck. All right. So, that's done.
James,
But I think that's
we're
only the
speeding
one side.
But he's still getting
Yeah.
away. You have to dump more cargo.
Oh, get into cover! That's when you mix up the keys, yeah. My fault.
James, are you there? We're still too heavy.
I know. I just need to figure out where to go. What's that?
James, we're losing Pomrov. You have to get rid of the rest of that cargo.
Yes, I'm trying. But I don't know where to go. Oh, there. Shitbird. I was faster once, when I'm getting tired.
James, that's
So
great. You've done it. We're gaining on him.
I'm heading back to the bridge.
James,
with
he's
lots
firing
of
now.
opposition.
He's firing at us. Pomrov's firing at us.
Just keep
I know.
going, Nicole. Hold it steady. I'll take care of it.
I will. Now I just have to remember where to go and what to do. Ah, anti-missile turret. Okay. Ah, that is an intense sequence because you have to hit every single thing there. Which isn't easy. You have to hit the missiles and him at the same time at one point. And I remember
Clear shot at those engines.
I'm just gonna wildfire.
That's it, Nicole. Good. Now hold it steady.
Either it's fast or not. This is some intense stuff. I like what they did with that level. It's a really, really nice level. From here on, the game gets really a lot cooler. It's still over the top, but it's fun. This is actually a lot of fun. You don't have to do much. You can't do much wrong. And I think there's just one engine left. But... oh, I can't fire anymore. I can, but I'm getting hit. Weird.
That's it. Bring us even with it. Going after Pomerov.
Now I just have to go to the other side.
Keep us steady.
Yeah. Okay. Goodbye. Door is locked. Okay. Oh, don't make me jump. Really. Door is locked. Come on. Ugh. Oi! I just want to pick up that bloody thing. Thank you. I'm supposed to pick up a gun, but I don't even have the time for it. Bye. Ah, leaking gas. That's gonna tamper with my health. Ah, I forgot. I'm not supposed to shoot him? I'm not supposed to shoot him? I don't remember. Am I supposed to shoot him? I could have shot him. It would have been the same result. Literally the same result. Why can't I shoot him?
Change of plans.
Ah, alright. Okay. I think this is the end of the level. Yeah, it
Tell me,
is.
Captain. Are you sure your men can handle this?
Alright.
Safe destruction of all those bioweapons?
Bioweapons. Bioweapons.
I can't get over how bad
Bioweapons
Craig
are
looks in that level.
And those men on the boat?
In that game in general.
That's the
I mean,
problem with you people in
the
the West.
character animations
Always
and
think
facial
you're
expressions have
WMD,
come such a long
then
way
you're the
since
world,
2010.
and then
Unimaginable. It's a tiny bit dated, yeah, from the graphics and whatnot. Especially with what we've seen First Light already, which will probably be an improvement.
listening in on us.
But nevertheless, it was a really decent game. I liked it a lot. So we're in this really big aquarium. Hello everyone, I hope you can hear me alright. If you have any questions regarding Bond games or the new First Light, if you have any comments, your anticipation level, share it with me, and I will try to answer everything that I possibly can, while simultaneously trying to beat this game, which I did before, so. But there are some parts I'm not really good at. But it's really a decent game that has many action-packed levels, and it gives you the opportunity to go in all guns blazing, which I think First Light will not do all of the time. I think it will have a lot of stealth elements, just like Hitman. But I'm more the all guns blazing kind of guy. Okay, it's not the right one. That's not what I need. No idea. Oh, I need to have all the bugs first. Okay. Goody good. Right.
Wow, that's amazing.
There's another bug on the other side. Yeah. As if walking with a phone would be that messy. Did I mention I hate this button pressing just to scan something? Range audio clips, correct order. Add clips to sequence. I forgot how this is done. This is somehow. Yeah. This is trial and error. Okay.
It's done.
Second time lucky.
We're clear.
Meet me on the ground floor by the whale tank.
Alrighty. Did you hear that story with the whale in Germany here we had? Stranded. Massive
Ping,
media campaign.
is that you?
Tell me, Commander Bond.
So, and once again, it gets messy. Oh, chasing an assassin once again. Much more hands-on approach. Using a bit of the focus there. Well, I'm not the best shot. Oh, I missed one? Where? Oh, he's all the way over there. Nope. Clear the building. Very, very important. Clear the building. So, let's chase after the assassin. I guess a lot in First Light, the world will have a lot more detail. That's what I saw from the gameplay footage so far. A lot more things to interact with, and Bloodstone, it was less because it focused more on these kinds of action sequences, you know. Quick action, a lot of things happening at the same time. So, and you don't spend a lot of time in these places, and they look quite good for 2010. But ultimately, it's like a rail shooter. You're on a fixed path. Oh, I did something wrong. I don't know what I did. Well, I guess I did not run after the assassin, which is what I should have done. Alrighty. Let's go. Be a bit more quicker this time. Yeah, typical Daniel Craig style. As I said, it's like a rail shooter, so you're on a fixed path. And this usually means when you're really, really good, you go through levels quickly. And I hope First Light will give me a bit more opportunity to interact with the game world and explore options and routes to finish objectives. Give me a bit of a challenge, things like that. Because this here is pretty straightforward, you know. Running, jumping. As I said, everything on a fixed path. No big surprises. Still fun though. Don't want to diminish the fact that it's fun. Hey! You're going to sleep for a little bit. So, Zain Ibrahim, hi. The moment he killed the man called Vernon was realistic. Bloodstone is very cool. Bloodstone is really very cool. Yeah. I'm absolutely on the same page there. It's a lot of fun. It's short-lived fun, but I agree. I had and still have a lot of fun with this game. If only I could see something. But okay. That's always my hands-on approach. So this is part 2 of the live stream. If you want to see part 1, it's in the live section of my videos. I played yesterday the other missions. So if you like, check it out. It's around 2.5 hours. Sometimes it's better to just run in and finish them. That's what I really like. This is fast-paced action, a mix of close quarter combat and shooting. I like close quarter combat more. There is a lot in First Light. I just hope that the controls are good and that it's not too much. I looked at a bit of gameplay footage a couple of hours ago of First Light. What I noticed was I'm not so fond of the sounds of the guns. Especially Bond's gun that he uses. It sounds more like a... The gunshots don't sound real. That's a little thing I didn't like. But okay. Maybe it's just that one gun. So, Zain, I wish the game called 007 Legends had its original story, not a replay of the old films. Martial arts, they were terrible. Because the opponents let their hands down. Delivery of a punch, yes. We spoke about that yesterday. 007 Legends, that's a topic on its own. I would have wished for like an open world game of Bond, where you can visit several film locations. That would be really nice, but make it really open world, like GTA or something. But of course, that costs shit tons of money. The controls in Bloodstone aren't the easiest. I have to say that. You have to sort of... It's like guesswork where you have to go if you haven't played that for a long time. It's just trial and error. But ultimately, they are rather easy. And nice to look at. But as I said yesterday, there's so much going on in these scenes. It's just absolutely over the top. Fun, but here's Brosnan style over the top. No. And there's not much to do for me except follow the assassin. Sometimes a good looking game is not really enough. There must be substance to it. And I really hope the First Light driving sequences, which look very nice, have that. This is very strenuous for the eyes, what you're doing here. But the driving level of in Pomerov's factory or lair is much more horrible. Ugh. And Bloodstone doesn't work well on a modern computer system, so I'm on Windows 11. I really had trouble getting it to run. It runs only in windowed mode, not even full screen. Which I hate, but okay. For the sake of the live stream is okay. It doesn't really have a purpose. It's just following. So the driving levels in the PlayStation games of the Electronic Arts era, Everything or Nothing, Nightfire and so on, they were much better. Agent Under Fire had great driving levels. Streets of Bucharest, that was really something, with cool music cues. I turned off the music in Bloodstone, by the way, you might have noticed, because of copyright issues. But the game has a really fantastic soundtrack. I really love that. And a soundtrack is fantastic when you can still whistle it at work. That's what I do. Da, 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 da. Almost under his wheels. It's quite a long driving level. Oh, I need to pay attention because several areas here will just break off. It's over the top Matrix Godzilla-like destruction here. Bond is big destruction. Who am I kidding? Destroyed the entire city. Yeah. Yes. Bond leaves a trace. I actually had an idea for a new video series of an MI6 employee auditing Bond's destruction on his global missions. What things cost when he destroys them, like a whole city in Thailand. I don't know. I have to make my mind up if that is something that's actually good. Oh, I remember, that is a sneaking mission. That is a stealth thing. If somebody sees me, the mission's over. Something like that. I know I lost that mission several times.
He owns a club not far from you. I'm marking the location on your smartphone now.
Searching the river. If he died in the crash, we'll find the body. Good. We'll be well paid if we find this guy.
But okay, maybe I can do it now. I don't know.
I've got men working on it, but it's going to take some time. Copy. Keep me updated.
Oh, he saw me. He saw me as well. Right back at you. I really haven't played that in a long time. Seem to remember where I have to go. I'm not using the smartphone all the time because I'm not collecting any stuff here.
Okay, we've got CCTV stills of the suspect. This guy needs to be found. There are some very influential parties involved now. Search the area.
Oh, it's so tedious. To see where they go and if they stay there. Ah. But in the end, if you're really quick, that usually does the trick. Bam. You can't really go wrong here. I mean, I just saw the ladder and thought, okay, that must be it. I think in First Light, there will be several approaches to finishing a mission. Not just taking one way. Which will be really, really fantastic. If it's like that. I would love a Bond game where you could spend as much time in, or as much time playing, as Red Dead Redemption or Uncharted, or GTA for that matter. It has to keep me busy for many, many hours. Not like you can finish it in 6 hours or something. That would be boring. I would really like to have a game that keeps me occupied for a very long time. I have hopes. Hi, Gareth. It's a nice surprise. What is? Seeing me live? Unshaved? Playing Bloodstone? Hey, what are you doing? Can I drop? Yeah, I can. I just thought it would be a nice idea to play a little bit before Bloodstone, First Light is released soon. Getting back into that gaming spirit. I mean, I play a lot of games, but I haven't played a shooter in quite some time. I have GTA installed, but I played it before. A live stream, you playing a game, something I wanted you to do for a while. Ha ha ha! Right, now I remember. It's funny. You should see me playing 007 Legends. That would be what do I call that? Well, the last time but a chair was thrown through my living room, so that was the 007 Legends skiing mission of saving Tracy. Was not successful at all. Bloodstone is a lot easier.
Good evening.
And a lot more fun. Yeah. And I have to learn to speak and game at the same time, which is very difficult for me. Because it will be with First Light, because I like to enjoy the game design, the game experience in full, and don't want to talk over it, you know. But Bloodstone, I know pretty much inside out. Not inside out, but as I said, I haven't played in a long time, but I know how the game works. It's easy, and yeah, it's not really a challenge, so I can do it. Things will go wrong because of speaking, but I'm not that typical streamer who can do two things at the same time. Just not good enough for that. And I wouldn't do it the entire day. It's not for me. Ooh, he saw me. What? Stop shooting your gun. Annoys me. Hey there. Oh, down you go. Bye-bye.
Cover me, I'm out! I need backup.
Yep. I just got Horizon 6 is amazing, especially on PC Ultra. Ah, yeah. I started playing Forza Horizon 6. It's true. I can't play on Ultra, but it runs on a GTX 1070, and it still looks decent. It looks really decent. But driving simulators, driving games, I sometimes play in the evenings just to come down from work. Just a few rounds, not really hours and hours. If I compare with Red Dead Redemption, I really played hours on end. Just because that was the game for me. It was like tailor-made for me. I really loved that game.
Someone, just shoot him!
So I freed up time just to play Red Dead Redemption. Everything else is just occasionally. And I have a variety of games that I play. So, Call of Duty, you asked if I like Call of Duty, Zane. I do. I think I played all of them, starting with the first in 1999. That was, I think, the very first Call of Duty. I remember. Graphics, of course, horrible compared to today's standards. And I think I played most of the titles. Yes. Including whatever. Was it Black Ops? Cold War was the last one I played, but that is again the thing. It's a rail shooter, so it has an exact path that you need to follow. There's very little room for things you could do on your own. You know? Certainly not a world that you can explore without leaving the path that you have to go, ultimately. Would you consider doing a video or live stream surrounding Amazon now looking for the next Bond actor? It would be cool for us to have some debate on who the next Bond actor will be. Absolutely. I think it's a great debate to have. I did something like that with my friends from James Bond Netherlands. It's called Bond 26 Roundtable. You have to find it in my uploaded videos. It's somewhere in there. It's difficult because there are so many variables that can happen now. I thought of doing a live stream, but I don't want to do it alone. I need to get somebody else on board. Can't really miss that button box, can you? Oh, hello. No, I'm over here. Come here. You've got the same way. Forza Horizon is well optimized. Yes, you're absolutely right. I hope they do a James Bond car pack for Horizon 6. Would be a good idea. I loved playing the Bond cars in Horizon 4. That was really nice. Yeah, good idea. You completed Bloodstone with all achievements. Are you kind of an achievement player? So you don't stop playing a game before you achieved everything? I tried that a couple of times. But I always pick games that are very massive and you have a lot of achievements to unlock. The last thing I remember, the last game I remember, I think was Sniper Elite 5, where I tried to have all achievements. But it was unnecessary. Bit of focus just to clear the room here. Oi, oi. Yeah, I forgot some of them.
You're all worthless.
That's true. Pretty much, yeah. I mean, it makes sense to unlock all achievements with the Bond games. I also tried to unlock a lot of achievements in the Hitman games. But ultimately, at one point, the Hitman games, especially World of Assassinations, became so repetitive. I mean, it was very, very inventive. When you've seen the entire Hitman series from the very first game to World of Assassinations, which is now an online experience for everyone, that keeps expanding. That's nice, but the main missions I thought were limited. I had a lot of fun playing it. I don't want to badmouth the game or anything. It's a really, really good game. Groundbreaking in many ways, but ultimately repetitive. Which is okay if you like that sort of thing. If you like this type of game, no worries. All fine. What was that? Need some kind of key card or something? Can I hack it? Yes. Okay. Oh, I hate it. I hate this. Oh, that level.
These are fantasy. There is no escape from this place. There is no way of seeing your children.
So you're enjoying the Hitman games, Gareth? That's really good.
To us. We own your body.
They show you new ways to play. That's true. You can repeat every level individually and always play it in a different kind of style. New approach, new ways to kill targets, and there are so many. There are really a lot. Oh, I made a mess there. That's not gonna end well. Probably. If I'm lucky. Oh, there you are. I'm such a coward. I'm such a coward. I'm always running away from fights, hiding somewhere, and waiting for the enemy to slowly come my way. This is such a coward behavior. But okay. Tylord, you're back. Hi. Guten Abend. In my best proper German. I'm sorry for the alarm sound here. It was me. I cocked it up. Yeah. Now I have to finish this mess. Yeah, oh, ah. Oh, now there's a little tank thing. Great. There's the ladder. Did you play the online assassination where you kill a shipwreck? I tried and failed after 2 minutes. Because sometimes I'm just stupid. It was one mistake and you lose and you can't replay. I was really angry at that. Because... Did I buy it? Was it available to buy? I think I paid for it. And then I lost after 2 minutes. Because sometimes I'm really, really stupid. One mistake. And... Oh. This is quite clever, but no river in the world moves like that. But it's clever. It has a bit of Metal Gear Solid vibe. Also a series that I love. Metal Gear Solid. And the recent release of Snake Eater was a really great playthrough. I mean, if you haven't checked out Snake Eater, please do. Because that is really a fantastic game. That combines so many things. Stealth and action and history. Most of all, history. It's very long in its cinematic cutscenes and things that you have to read on screen. But it's worth the experience, really. Snake Eater, I can really...
He may be heading to the jungle.
Just recommend that wholeheartedly.
This prisoner is priority 1. No
I've seen it, Gareth. I've seen that Le Chiffre is available again for free, but I don't know. I don't have World of Assassinations installed at the moment, so.
Negative. Repeat. Do not shoot. How do you think?
I was trying something completely else. Actually, I wanted to see if I can crouch, but apparently you can't. That is stupid if you want to sneak up on people. Obviously. Don't remember where they all are. Oh, they're all there. Okay. Somewhere there. Can I shoot something? No. What? You got scared of your own grenade? Weirdo. Bye. So, see where there's nobody coming, so I can actually have a look at the chat. I remember the girl on the radio in Metal Gear Solid 3 mentioned reading from Russia with Love. Exactly, she did. Correct. Lot of influence from Bond in Metal Gear Solid. let alone the song Snake Eater. In typical Bond style. Where am I? A random cave? Ah. To go up here, probably. Oh, Daniel. As if you have so much trouble. Bam. Now, let me try to sneak my way past here, which will not work. Probably. Well, I can take those two. Alright. I can't take all of them. That won't be possible. I can focus them. Decent. But exposed. Ah, this dumb thing. I know that there is a rocket launcher somewhere at the far end of this level. I can't get there from here. I have to cross over to the other side. That's the thing. Well. Somewhere here, the rocket launcher. Oh! There is the rocket launcher. So, Gareth, you feel that First Light is the answer to rebooting the movies?
We need to shoot him.
Could be. It's at least good that something is happening. So, as I said yesterday, I was initially critical about First Light for various reasons. But I might have adjusted my opinion. For obvious reasons. A Bond game is a Bond game. I will buy it regardless of how bad it is. I bought 007 Legends, so... Sometimes it happens. Sometimes... I didn't want to do that. That was exactly the wrong thing to do. Yeah. I wanted to take the rocket launcher. Grenade launcher. That's what I wanted to do. And I didn't want to waste it on those guys. You think that's gonna help? Reinforcements never helped. So now I just need to get this guy. Oh, there was only one? There was only one grenade in there? How the hell am I supposed to finish this thing? Ah. Ah, okay. So, did the novels ever mention how he got the scar? I just remember him always having it. I can't remember. I would have to think really hard. I don't think it was explained. No. I just, on the top of my head, I remember that his parents died in a climbing accident. That's all I remember at the moment. There you go. Thank you. I'll keep that for a moment. Just in case. Blast some enemies. Oh, everybody loves a nice helicopter. Bye-bye. Of course, Bond can do everything. He can fly a monster like that. Totally believable. Well, that's how these films are. Entirely believable. Okay. At least he crashed. Shows he's not that good. Had I waited a moment longer, that would have been the end. So, the jungle. Reminiscent a tiny bit of GoldenEye. Which of course had a jungle level.
No, please, please. Help me out.
Hey guys. I still have a grenade launcher. Excuse me? You're getting paid to kill me. Job well done.
No, no, please.
Because why not? Just for fun. That actually did do nothing. Shot and beaten. That is a hard day at work. Yeah. Yeah, keep your grenade. Hmm. Well, you try. So. Oh, I have a lot to catch up on in the chat. Adaptation of the Moonraker novel? The original novel is quite bleak, actually. But don't know. Gareth, take care. Bye-bye. You think Scaramanga has anything to do with First Light? With the Golden Gun Special Edition? I don't know. Could be. I never asked myself that question with the Golden Gun. But, ultimately, I think it's and pardon me for saying that, but it's just a way to make money. Simple as that, I think. The edition with the golden gun is ridiculously expensive, and when I look at the 007 store and all the crap they sell for shitloads of money, then this is just a cash grab. Because a lot of people would like to have the golden gun. It's a really nice collector's item, but not for one single moment did I think of buying it. I have no idea what I have to do. Last time, what did I do? There was some sort of... I have to go up here. But I don't remember. Okay, what did that do? Okay, I have to go up here. And then I have to push it. Okay. See, most of the times these decisions are rather easy, so... you could play that if you're a complete dummy. And now the game probably crashed on me again. Or I have to get out. Or build a bridge. Something like that. Okay. Sometimes it looks like the game freezes on me. It did yesterday. Okay. See, this is something that looks very, very nice. I can't move the camera, but it looks nice. And the way the camera shifts, it's actually quite nice. A lot of thought went into that. Mm-hmm. Alright. Well.
Delta, please. Finish your sweep and head up the spillway. Repeat. Delta.
One of our birds is down.
He's still on the air! By the door!
Hmm. Oh, bad luck. Really bad luck. I'm not gonna shoot that far. Souvenir, souvenir. Yes, ultimately the golden gun is a souvenir. And as I said yesterday, well, whoever bought it, make a video on it or make a social media post about it. I think you can't take it out of its frame, which completely, for me, loses the idea of having a golden gun, because I actually want to show it around, so take it out of its display. But as far as I know, it is fixed to the display. So, and I don't pay that kind of money for something that is fixed and sits on my shelf as a dust collector. No. No, 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 no. I know somebody who has a real golden gun from filming. One of them that was used for filming. Europe's biggest prop collector. He doesn't live far from me, actually. Actually, just right around the corner. Very good friend of mine, Chris. He had it once at an event when we were at a Chinese restaurant, and we all got to hold the golden gun in a Chinese restaurant. Totally a normal thing to do. Especially in Germany, where we are not allowed to carry weapons or that kind of sort. That sort of thing. That kind of sort. That sort of thing. That's what I wanted to say. See? Gaming and speaking. Useless. Can't do it. That doesn't look friendly. Just empty the whole thing. Typical Daniel Craig thing to do. Shoot and forget. Hey you, well. This game is indeed 16 years old, yeah. And it's still fun. It's fun, it's not challenging, but it's quick fun. I remember Everything or Nothing for the PlayStation was much more challenging. Oh, what a bad day at work for you. There is also something with buttons and stuff to press and escaping. Something like that. But did you realize that a lot of Bond games feature dams? Or generally games feature a lot of dams. Call of Duty, Medal of Honor, and of course GoldenEye has Versaska Dam in Switzerland. So I'm always very happy when I see a dam somewhere in a film or in a game. Makes me happy. All the things that make people happy. It's a water dam. But I'm simple. From Russia with Love is indeed easier than Everything or Nothing. That's true. Yeah. Fallout has the Hoover Dam, yes. So has GoldenEye Rogue Agent. Also has the Hoover Dam. An incredibly difficult level. Oh, I wish I could hook up the PlayStation again. But I think I'm missing a power cable. I think my PlayStation is missing a power cable. Why am I so suicidal? Where? Thank you. You need more than just support. see that coming, did you? Wow, straight headshot. We have different power cables, yes. But thanks for the offer anyway. And it's a standard cable. Should be easy to get. But then it's the thing of hooking up the PlayStation to the computer or anything to be able to stream. And then it's probably easier to just use emulation. Oh, there's a sniper. Didn't see the sniper. No snipers anymore. Why are you not shooting? Rogue Agent is really... It's a one-off. But it's a game that I really liked. I really enjoyed it. I said it yesterday. It's really, really fun. And just for that reason, just for that game, I still have it somewhere. It would be worth trying to get the PlayStation to work again. But I know I played it in an emulated version, so I know it's possible. And the thing is, I can hook up the Nintendo 64.
What about Kenworth and Ping? Did you succeed with them? Did you save them?
We must take it!
The thing with the N64 is I played with Yannick a couple of years ago when he visited me here, and we realized that somehow our hands cannot work the controllers anymore. So it worked when I was a kid. I don't know why. I should have bigger hands now. But we found it very difficult to operate the controllers. No idea why. I was a really good GoldenEye player. I never played multiplayer, or at least not excessively, but just in single player. I was really good and really fast. I could have done speed runs or whatever. And had a lot of fun playing them again and again and again. Having absolutely no problem with the controllers. But now, as a grown man, I have. And that's really weird. Maybe somebody can explain that to me, why that is. I don't know why. Oh, that requires... nothing? Because nothing happened? Eh? Why? Oh, I have to activate this thing, probably. The World Is Not Enough was also a great game. Yes, absolutely.
I have 200
Right.
men in this dam. The longer it takes for them to capture you, the slower I will make your agonizing death. What do you mean to do if you reach me? I beat you once before, Mr. Bond. I'll happily do it again.
Yeah, well, tough luck. I'll survive. GoldenEye I can actually emulate here on the PC, so it would be nice to do a live stream with GoldenEye. I also have the Xbox remake. I made a video about that, so it's also somewhere in my video list on the channel. It was really good. It was a great gaming experience, the Xbox remake. I think I enjoyed that a little bit more than GoldenEye Reloaded. Yeah, I can say that with certainty. Because the nostalgia of playing that game was much more, it was stronger with the Xbox remake. It was really faithful.
Who would even send flowers to your unmarked gravestone?
Who wrote the script for that? Oh, wrong position. I think I never finished GoldenEye Reloaded. Pretty certain I never finished it. Because I got stuck in the cradle mission. That was the final mission, and I wasn't able to beat Trevelyan. So I actually never finished GoldenEye Reloaded. I lost interest. I mean, I was dissatisfied with the game anyway. I just played it for... Well, that today in this live stream I can say I played every Bond game. I lost interest in the end. It was really difficult, that level, and I thought, well, F it, you know. I can watch a replay on YouTube of somebody else beating the level, watch the outro cinematic, and then be done with it. I replayed GoldenEye Reloaded a couple of years ago. I think it was 2022 or 2023 or something. As an emulated version on the computer. Hello there. Yeah. Ah, really? You hate the change of actors, and you're not alone in that. I also hated the change of actors immensely. It made the whole experience even weirder.
Look at your position, Mr. Bond. Hopeless. No backup. No exit plan. You cannot win. I can still see you, Mr. Bond. You don't stand a chance.
I need to go to the other side. None of your business. Ha! Shoots his own guys. Control was hard, but not as hard as control room. Yeah. Actually, control room, I think it was okay. It's a thing often of luck. I'm not gonna die. Because I'm actually quite good. Da 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 da. And there he goes. They really cemented this Daniel Craig look there. The boss fight in it didn't make sense on Reloaded. Yeah, you weren't the only one. I mean, I tried. I really tried to figure everything out, but ultimately it was useless. I think this is the final mission, isn't it? Of Bloodstone, where I have to catch Nicole Hunter on the bridge. I think it is. And then the game is over. That shows you how short this game actually is, because 2.5 hours, I mean, I don't need to tell you, some of you who played it. 2.5 hours yesterday, 1.5 today. Yeah, you can finish that in 4 hours, I think, if you're really fast and you're not a completionist, but I remember the music on this level is really good. So sad that I have to turn it off because of copyright reasons. But da 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 da. It was fantastic compositions. Yeah. Richard Jacques, I think, did it. If I'm not mistaken. Ah, my bad driving skills again. Ow! Ooh! Yeah, that's typical. You should see my GTA. When I'm driving around in GTA, it takes ages until I get to a mission starting point. Traffic violations going through the roof in GTA. I recently saw there is now some kind of challenge going on in GTA to they have drives on the map that you have to do, and you have to follow the traffic rules down to a T. So that is sort of a challenge. Oh, bastard. Before the new GTA gets released. Yeah, that's how an Aston Martin looks like in Daniel Craig's time. So I've done everything right. Oh, that was a bit much. Okay. Yeah. Actually, the brakes don't work proper on this car. I can brake, but it does literally nothing. Adhering to speed limits and speed rules and traffic rules is nothing for me. I mean, I know he's coming. Alright. Could have caught up with her. And that's the same thing. That's like this is the equivalent of the ski level in Honor Majesty's Secret Service in 007 Legends. That's exactly the equivalent. You do it again and again and again. The same things happen at the same time, but you make one wrong move and it happens again. So I know that this truck is coming, but I always end up almost hitting it or hitting other cars. It's just the same things keep happening, and that's when a chair flies to the living room. If it's a really bad day. And you're just praying for a checkpoint to come up, that you don't have to do everything again. There's a checkpoint. I think that's the last stretch. And I'm doing that with my head again. I'm trying to anticipate where the car goes. So stupid. I've been gaming since probably 30 years. And I've gone through so many evolutions. Racing games, shooters, jump and runs, adventures, point and click, whatever. I've seen them all. And there's the bridge. Now I'm going to take her on. Nicole Hunter. Oh, the tanker. And right back in. I think this is the same number plate that he had in Quantum of Solace. And done. Yeah, the ski level is definitely worse.
Hello, James. Fancy meeting like this?
Drop the gun. Move away from the railing. Nicole, drop the gun.
Or what? You'll shoot me?
I'd prefer to bring you...
Yeah, well. Oh, there's music in there. So, and it's the end. Yes. James Bond will return. He did so. Yeah. And he will return again. How many days is it now? What's today? It's the 20th? 7 days? Is today the 20th? Yeah. 7 days and we will have First Light. Yeah. I forgot if I bought the edition with a 24-hour early access, but if I do get 24-hour early access, I will start playing the first few levels and then go into a live stream, because it would be totally, I don't know. It would be difficult to go into that live stream without having played the game, at least a little bit, to learn the controls and stuff, because otherwise you have a 6-hour long live stream or whatever. And yeah, I want to experience some of it for myself first and then go into a live stream. I think that's the better way to do that. Yeah. But Bloodstone was really fun playing it again, just under 4 hours. I don't know how much have I streamed now. I don't actually see the time, but you can finish this game in under 4 hours. Of course, if you play it like a strategic, I don't know, lots of stealth, a lot of sneaking, it takes a little bit longer. If you're a completionist, it takes a little bit longer. There's lots of things you can scan with your smartphone, but I'm not that kind of person. I like full hands-on, close quarter combat and shooting, run, shoot, and jump. So with that said, thank you for watching. I will now start production on a new video that I want to make for YouTube. It's about Max Zorin. It's going to be really interesting because it's an economic look at his master plan that he had, Operation Main Strike. And it's gonna be fun, because thank God that James Bond was around to stop him, because Max Zorin would have bankrupted himself with the plan that he had. So, and I'm trying to make a video series on the economics of Bond villains. Would their plan have failed? If yes, how catastrophic would it have failed? So I'm trying to finalize the script this evening. That's why I'm saying goodbye for now. And definitely, if you like that sort of thing, I would do a live gameplay of GoldenEye, the Xbox game arcade version, or I can try to get Nightfire to run. That would be something. Everything else I have to test if it works. But otherwise, yeah. Great that you stayed with me all the time. Lord, I think we are the only two in the chat now. Okay, to everybody else watching at a later stage, thank you very much for checking out my videos. Leave me a like and a subscribe if you like what I do. Look at my other videos that are not live streams. Sometimes they're also interesting to look at. I just like what I do. Okay. Have a great evening. Thank you very much for watching, and see you next time. Bye bye.